let's start with Fork.
You want to go there already?
East for
He's
sure.
gonna need time.
He
Needs time.
Some time.
He's coming back.
Needs time.
Head injury.
When is the kid due?
Ooh, great question. I'm not sure. This is something you're supposed to know.
Yeah, you're supposed to know this.
You're
You
the
I'm
follow-
not really in the know on all this.
You're the social media guy here.
Okay, well, that's where I want to go with Forkner.
Hold on, let me look it up.
Okay, well, first off, I love this for Forkner.
Savage. And we talked about this last. Remember, we didn't know where he was going to go, but I credit us. Well, I'll say we take credit on this.
He needs change.
He needs change, and we were really people have said this, but we sat up on this podcast plenty of times this past year, and we harped on this shit.
And said, "Go somewhere else."
And nobody else, people can say that, but we harped on this.
Mm-hmm.
This kid needs to change. And I think everybody on this podcast has never really been a Forkner guy. We've all seen his potential, but we all want the best for him.
I've changed. Young
I've
Forkner,
changed.
I did not like.
No, nobody did. He was a cocky little shithead.
Yes.
But I love the man that he has turned into.
I do.
And I think that I just want the best for him.
Look, and I like the Triumph thing because they're building and he's rebuilding.
Exactly.
I think there's hey, you go out and get a top 5 tonight. Hey, you get a third or whatever. And I think that's Bobby Hewitt in his ear telling him that. Bobby Hewitt also.
Hey, man,
plays a
Scuba
part of it.
Steve, all those guys.
Everything's new. Everything's fresh. Dude, what a badass to have some gnarly surgeries and the gnarly shit he went through within the last 6 months.
You see that there was people who were like, oh, it's not that big of a... I'm like, the kid had brain surgery, bro.
Well,
Get off
On
of it.
top of a crash where
That's
was probably the nastiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Wanted to make me puke, bro.
February.
Oh, right around first round time.
That's a guess because she made a post that said half baked on October 31st.
okay.
So that's just a rough
Savage
look,
way to
man.
start
It's just
that
a
off.
rough guess.
Savage way to start
So
that off.
let me go this way too. How strong is that kid mentally? He's
Real
got-
strong. Even stronger because they removed the part of his brain that was fucked up now. So
Okay, but listen, you got all that going on. You got a kid on the way. You just packed up everything, moved across country.
He got away from
You're
California.
going to a
I
new
love it.
team.
Get the fuck out of California. I love
I know,
it.
and I think that's a great move for him. And going to be more of a family man, all that kind of stuff. I think this home life family man thing is also going to bring a new perspective to him.
Where is he? Is he going back to Missouri? Where's he going? Does anybody know? Is he going to Florida,
think he's-
Georgia?
No, he's in Georgia at the
Georgia
Triumph
with the team,
facility.
correct?
But is that where he's going to be living full time?
Yeah,
is in
they
Georgia?
have- they have to
Oh, okay.
Triumph.
All right. I love it.
I think that's great for him.
I love it.
Another thing that I want to point out, and I just saw it today on the way here, Mr. Social Media Guy. So if you remember Forkner's younger days,
He's scrolling while driving.
maybe Moto the movie days.
Yeah.
Forkner was a bad motherfucker on a scooter.
Yeah.
Sorry, scooter boy, Mr.
I just talked to him the other day.
Yeah, Isaac.
He's
Sorry,
having a good
scooter
off
boy.
season too. He's going to Tokyo next year.
But
Wow, nice.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
apparently part of his family's from there. It's crazy.
cool.
going where?
Tokyo.
Isaac Bones is?
Yeah,
I'd like to go to
apparently
Japan.
part of his
So
family's from
Bones
there.
will always be our scooter guy.
Tokyo.
Bones is still going to be a contributor.
He's still going to be scooter guy, but
He's scootering still.
He's scootering.
So yes,
you
he's
should see
scooter
Forkner
guy.
on a scooter.
Yeah, Forkner's badass.
Bad
on a scooter.
dude.
Bad dude.
Instagram story today.
On
He's
a
at the
scooter.
skate park on a scooter.
On a scooter. Fuck yeah.
Yep.
Well, there's not much else to do
Hitting
where
the
he's at in
rail,
the middle of Georgia. so-
grinding the rail, doing like a peg combo tail whip out. Like some pretty hard, gnarly stuff on a scooter. Dude, get away from the track. Go do what you love because you love scooters too, right? He's doing the paintball stuff. And I feel like maybe he was shackled from that in California.
Could
I
be.
mean, dude, to get back to them southern roots, bro. I mean, he grew up in the middle of bumfuck Missouri. Nothing against Missouri. I like Missouri, but he grew up
That's
in the
his
middle of
root.
nowhere.
Show me state.
Yeah.
Right, dude. That's the life he knows.
I'll show you something.
Oh my god.
Look, I think it's great.
I
I
love
think
it.
it could be really good.
I
It's
think it's
going to be
gonna
a
be
hell of a comeback story, barring he doesn't get hurt. Pray to the Lord he doesn't get hurt.
Yeah. Hopefully,
Like-
hopefully this is a change.
But I
that's
think
gonna-
he's got a lot of great things going for him in his life.
Could you imagine the story? I don't want to get ahead of myself, but could you imagine the story? He comes back from
Are you
everything.
gonna cry?
I could, man. I'm
Listen-
serious.
listen
I
to
love.
this.
I
Look,
don't
yeah.
look, dude. You guys can shit on me all you want, but I love this for Forkner. I really do.
Yeah,
like,
I
this
do
kid
too.
is a
Great
feel
move.
good fucking
Yeah.
story.
Look,
Could you imagine him winning a title for Triumph? Holy
dude,
shit!
First win for Triumph, first title for Triumph, rebuild your career. Like this has all of the formula to be one of the greatest stories in our
100%.
sport.
I love it.
100%.
And man, we've wanted to see this guy on a 450 for a long time. I think
Yep.
this segues him into like a 450 deal possibly.
Yep.
Dude,
But don't rush it.
back to the East Coast roots. Like, he's going to be driving down a dirt road and being like, oh my God, this is me.
Instead of driving on 405.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuck in traffic for 5 hours.
Yeah.
I love it.
Where is his wife from? Is she from California or is she from somewhere else as well?
I have zero idea.
I'll be honest. I probably assume she's probably from California.
But I have zero
You think
idea.
so?
I'd assume so.
That's
She
zero
seems.
idea.
She
She
seems.
seems kind of Cali-ish, but
Yeah, I would say that.
hey, man, being country's the new thing now.
Fuck yeah.
How many barn weddings have you seen lately?
A lot.
fucking
Exactly.
I just
Shout
love
out
it, dude.
Wyman.
I'm so stoked for this kid. I just really am.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Mike Brown being over there too.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, that's gonna be somebody that's gonna toughen your ass right up.
Yep.
Yeah. So I did watch some videos too. Did you see the video of Austin riding the bike already?
Yeah.
The video on the Supercross track just kind
Yeah.
of
So you appreciate technique, small
Yeah.
stuff. Did you see how he stuck that bike in that flat corner?
Oh, I love it, dude. I love it.
Forkner's always been good in flat corners.
I love it.
Dude, he just stuck that bike right in there.
People were like, though, he doesn't look that fat. I'm like,
He never
what
really.
the
he-
fuck?
Of course
He
he
never-
doesn't look that
He
fast.
really never does look that fast. So
No.
when he won it in Detroit and all that, he didn't look
very
that
slow and
fast.
methodical.
Yeah.
Even before he crashed, the way he was riding in what was it, Houston or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
slow
I
and
didn't
methodical.
I didn't even put two and two together, but when you're riding a scooter on the transition in a skate park and stuff, there's a lot of transferable skills over to a supercross.
It's the same
Yeah.
thing with
So-
BMX guys. Like why, that's why I always looked at
Deegan.
McGrath. You always looked
Forgot
at
about
McGrath.
Deegan being such a great BMX
Yeah.
kid.
I mean, you know what? I know people like to shit on him, and he's a crazy guy because he is. But working with Rhino
Helped him
last
a lot,
year
too.
helped him a lot.
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah, it really did. It made him stronger. Yeah, no, I'm stoked, but definitely East Coast though. He
Yeah.
needs a lot of
I
time.
think this is going to be great.
Yeah,
So,
love it.
All right. Jordan Smith,
West,
West Coast.
you got to have that, even though he's not going to win a title.
How many rounds before him and Deegan are banging bars?
First fucking round.
First
in
fucking
practice.
round in practice.
Actually,
I
they're
hope.
going to be rolling through to press day. Smitty's going to look at him. He's going to look at him and go, "Hey, fuck you." And then,
No, they're fine.
and
No,
then
they're not.
Deegan's going to
Everything's
toss it
fine.
right back and say, "You got gray hair yet? You're still in the 250 class."
Everything's fine.
it,
There's no animosity between
Look,
those
man,
two.
people can shit on Smitty too,
and they can.
but the rebuild that he's had the last couple of years in his career is
Yeah.
something to tip your hat to.
Yeah.
He always can win at any given time.
He won a race last year, had the red plate for a little while.
He's good. Yeah, he had some good finishes
Like,
outdoors.
Last year was a great year for Smitty, and he'd come out of fucking nowhere and almost won Ironman or something.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
he was
He can do
leading
that any given
He
day.
was leading the points at one point during West, and then he had a meltdown at the Triple Crown at Glendale. But
Yeah.
that's what Smitty
Yeah.
does.
And again, I don't know what the atmosphere is at Triumph. It's if it could be really good for all of these guys mentally. Like, hey, you
I
go
don't
out
think
and
we're
win.
going to know till the end of this year.
Yeah, I mean, you go out and win, great. You go out and get a fifth, great. Mm-hmm. Like, as long as you're top 5 or whatever.
Oh,
for
you're talking like that? Because
for-
I've
for-
heard.
from the brand itself. Like,
Yeah, so I heard that they were really pumped at everything that happened last year.
Okay.
And like Swoll
Just not the
had
Joey
said,
thing. Just
and
not the
I know
Joey
this
thing.
because Swoll is like my best fucking friend after Hunter. Like it's me and Hunter Lawrence, and then Swoll's
I
a
think
really
Swoll-
close
I
second
think
after
Swoll
that.
really likes you.
Swoll hates all of us.
Swoll loves me, but
Tag him.
Oh, just
tag
you?
him.
Just
Tag
you?
him. But I heard that they were actually like way more pumped than even he was on his results, and they're just like, look, dude, it's first year. Like, we're not expecting necessarily to
what I mean.
win per se. Like, we're learning.
I mean,
all
they
this
were
shit.
stoked on Evan Ferry's LCQ win.
Yeah,
I mean, bro, that's what happens. But
but that's the way I think it should be anyway.
Got to ride. Evan Ferry, he got to ride.
He got a ride.
Phoenix,
Get out of here.
swear he's on
Fuck
the Phoenix squad.
off.
He's on the Phoenix squad, bro.
Jesus
That's his
Christ.
dad, dude.
No shit.
No
But yeah,
comment.
yeah, no comment.
No comment.
Hey man, they just weren't pumped on Joey.
Dude, they got a pretty good parts allowance over there.
No
Yeah,
comment.
ooh, no. Their team is so weird.
Literally
dude.
zero
Dylan,
comment.
Cullen Park, Kyle Peters, Evan Ferry, Nick Romano, and they got another kid. They got somebody else.
Ferry riding arena cross too.
God, he should.
You should toughen him up a little bit.
Get gate drops.
He
in.
should.
They could put that on an Insta banger.
But no, I think it's going to be good too because, and we'll talk about the other two in a second. But I think it's just you got a ton of different vibes over there.
Yeah.
you know, you got all the guys are not the same. So
I'll be interested when we get to the end of the year to kind of hear what the guys are saying about
Yeah,
that
100%.
facility and stuff like that.
100%.
Well, I think you're going to have Forkner over there, just like we just talked about, what you just said, rebuilding himself. So he's going to kind of do his own thing. Smitty, he's a vet at this now, and Forkner is to an extent, but Smitty's been in it longer. He's got a family, he kind of keeps to himself.
Yeah.
And then you got the other, and we'll talk about the next one, Styles, I guess.
Yeah.
Same thing, rebuilding himself. Jalek's just kind of doing his thing, and he's just trying to get back to where he wants to be.
Does anybody have a read on Styles Robertson? We
East
might as
Coast.
well move on.
Got to go East Coast.
Go East Coast. Okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah,
I would
you know,
think
he might
so.
he
He
might
needs
win
time.
Daytona.
Bro, I
But
just want Styles.
what do you think he's gonna do? I gotta go pee.
I just want Styles to be healthy.
Getting through the series and just getting to every round is a win for Styles Robertson.
I know he's been on back. Well, he was on a star bike, but I know he got back on the bike at the end of August. He was riding at the end of August. He's been on a bike, but he's still going to need time.
Yeah, man, he's a giant question mark for me. He's
been good, right? I mean, when he's been healthy.
Yeah, a couple years ago, I was like, he's going to be my breakout guy. I thought that was the trajectory he was on, and he yard sailed himself in the whoops when he was out front that one time, and then for whatever reason, dude, he was always good at Daytona.
Yeah, hasn't he podiumed every time he's been in Daytona?
Yeah, and led laps and stuff. Like
second, third.
Him in Daytona was like a weird combination.
He's led other races before. Like, he's just been good. That's the thing about Styles is I think that when he's actually finished races, I don't think he's, and I'm probably going to get flamed in this, and I'm wrong, but I feel like he's never finished outside the top 10 when he's actually finished races.
Oh, you're getting flamed for sure.
Probably.
Mostly for the Deegan comments at the beginning of the show.
Yeah,
flame for sure. Yeah, he's just a walking question mark for me, and I think just finishing the series is a win for him.
I just don't know, because what did he even do last year? Did he ride at all last year? He got hurt before the season started, right?
He got hurt. He hasn't raced.
So I don't have a read on him since Seattle 23.
Yeah, he hasn't raced any year.
Because Seattle 23 was like leading or in top 3 and then hit the deck.
I think a great season for him is top 10s. Maybe
a great season for him is just don't get fucking hurt.
Well, even if the guy finds a situation where he's an LCQ and wins an LCQ, even like that's still great.
Yeah,
I mean, when you see that checkered flag first, confidence, bro.
Confidence goes up a little bit. Like, hey, I smoked everybody in the LCQ. There's no way I should be outside of the top 10. Blah blah blah.
It's kind of like I talked with the Hunter Yoder thing. Every time Hunter Yoder won an LCQ, he got pumped, and people were like, why is this kid? I go, well, Hunter Yoder used to win a lot, and then when you go from winning all the time to not winning ever again,
that's a problem.
Winning is winning for your psyche.
There's a big perspective issue in our sport.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is. So. No, you hit the nail on the head there is. So it's like winning's winning. Yeah, it's the LCQ, and you should be winning at that level, but it doesn't matter. When you win all the time as a kid, and then you don't win anymore, your head gets fucked.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's that... Fuck you. Contagious yawns over here. This fucking guy.
That was good.
I mean, same thing for guys like Styles Robertson. Like, I guess every single guy on that gate used to win a shitload.
Yeah. I mean, they all used to win all the time, anywhere.
Yeah, it didn't matter where they showed up. They were
local
winning.
races, qualifiers, AM nationals, pro-ams, they all won.
Mm-hmm. Local races? No, these kids race local
races.
Dude,
you don't understand, though. Like, I would go out to Battle Creek and go 1-1 in Open B, and I felt like the man.
I don't know. I've never won a race.
But you know how it is to win at something. You ever kicked your boy's ass in a video game?
I mean, bro, I kicked Ashley's ass in board games.
You want to line up in Mario Kart?
Oh, you want to lose in Mario? I mean, I kicked my kid's ass in Mario Kart.
Exactly. Oh my god! And how good do you feel?
Oh, there we go.
I feel like I'm the fucking man.
You're like winning's winning. Winning's winning.
Exactly.
Yo, I win.
Doesn't matter if it's Mario Kart in real life.
Doesn't matter if it's by a mile or.
It's your mile.
You never had your car.
You never had your car.
Never had your car.
Oh my god!
Now we're gonna fly a Fiero to the moon. Fuck yeah!
Oh yeah, totally.
Anyway, yeah. I don't know that. I think that's a big psyche thing that a lot of these guys just lose sight of.
Yeah.
But yes, this next gentleman.
How does my second best friend do?
He had a good Supercross season, man.
So for those
he had a good season period in 2025 or 2024. Contrary to him hating us, he had a good season.
I agree.
Dude, 100%. I was going to say. So for those that don't know, Jalek Swoll had went on Pulp MX and kind of shit on us because Travis said he likes to whine. But he was whining about us whining about him whining.
Just like Benny.
So just like a big circle we're
just
going
like Benny,
a big circle of whining. But put all that bullshit aside, he had a great season.
Yeah.
Top
New
fives.
team, battling for podium.
Yep. Led some heat races.
Yeah, this is that high point winner Jalek kind of coming back. A little bit.
Building.
And I saw some videos of him. He's posted a couple Insta bangers. I love Insta banger season. People can hate
They're
on.
so great.
Hey, people hate on Evan Ferry, but you know how he was explaining the Insta banger thing and how good it makes him feel.
Hey,
I posted a few videos and stuff, and it feels good.
I'm not shitting on him, dude. When I powder coat, oh man, if I can get a sick ass picture or video,
and it does well.
Oh, bro,
It's worth
God,
it.
nothing gets my dick harder than that.
Right.
It's fucking.
Is there
awesome.
anybody in the chat still on that one?
I posted a video of me casing
serotonin, bro. Serotonin.
Hey, I posted a video of me casing the fuck out of a double at Bucks.
Yep, saw that.
People loved it.
Yeah, you fucking cased the shit out of that
D
thing
Nospo
too.
should have never
And I come rolling up, and Jordan's like, "You cased the fuck out of that." And I was like, "No shit, bro."
It's like that Caleb Carter thing where he just fucking like frames the fuck out of the leap all those years ago at Redbud.
No, he didn't even frame it.
He just
jumped
died
through the bar and
Yeah, he just
slid down the
fucking died.
landing. Fresh out of a coma a few months earlier.
Back to my second best friend, Jalek here.
A great season. Jalek, I'm going to clip this and tag you in it, but you had a great season.
Yes, please.
Like,
I think that he has the ability to be top 5.
I think so too.
dude, the Instabangers he posted were nasty.
He's gonna top 5 and probably sniff podiums this year.
thing
Like,
is-
the bike's gonna be better, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's going to know that bike too,
Yeah.
better than all these other guys. So
The thing, if you're Bobby and Scuba Steve, though, that's scary as fuck about this team, you have 2 guys in Smitty and Forkner that can win on any given moment, and you have Styles and Jalek that can get top 5 at any moment, maybe sniff some podiums. This is where I'm going to probably get flamed. You also have the ability to show up to the race with nobody underneath your tent. All 4 of those
Yeah.
dudes, like, look, man, we just praised them all, but we are real on this show. We talk about the other side of things.
that could be an empty tent.
If you're Bobby and Scuba, I am nervous every fucking round.
So if I'm Triumph and I'm managing this team,
God, dude, I'm
We're having
nervous.
2 fill-in riders.
I
one
was
for
thinking
East
about-
Coast, one for
I was
That's what
thinking
I'm
about
saying.
this
Do
when I
they
saw
have
this.
some kind of fill-in option in the pipe?
Well, I think that's why Harrop might
Well,
be over here.
I think Savachi. Well, Harrop, I heard, is coming for outdoors.
Yes, he is, but he's also supposed to possibly be testing with Triumph. Then there was a link to him with other teams. Either way, you got to find somebody, dude.
So you think that's a team that would step up and grab let's say a Hunter Yoder? Or
You
something
gotta.
like that?
You have to.
Because when I saw that this was going to be the final lineup, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, they haven't had a great track record.
I've never
they
seen
have
it-
the possibility of going 1-2 or having no
No
one
one.
at every race.
Yeah.
Like, and everyone know, like, look, we're not saying anything crazy. Everyone knows this. You can look at that squad and go, really talented bunch of dudes can win.
Dude, honestly, the most durable person there is Jalek.
Jalek. Yeah, he's Jalek.
Yeah.
It's Jalek, and that's not a knock at him, bro. That is a compliment. That is not a knock at you, Jalek. That is a compliment. But you can't just dismiss the fact of all 4 of these guys up until last year with Jalek have been injury prone.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Styles. He hasn't raced in over a year. Fortner, we don't need to go down that road. And Smitty has gotten better in the last 2 years.
Yeah,
But he
but
still at any
before
given moment
that,
can ragdoll himself into the ground and miss 3 rounds.
Yep.
It's crazy. I've never seen a squad where all 4 of your dudes can either win or just not even be on
Dude,
the
they're
track.
all cows. Crasher wins.
Like, it's crazy, bro. It is crazy. But
It is.
I hope all of them make it because, I mean, they all have the opportunity to do really well.
They've got a great recipe over there for sure. They got the management. They've got,
Everybody.
They got everything. So,
Yep.
yeah. Also, big fan of the Renin gear.
I love it, dude. I think
like
it's cool.
Renin. I think that whole
What's the
situation's
fit and stuff like? Because you have some.
I got a set.
Nice. Yeah.
Does it, what's it fit? Is it like?
I'll bring it in, dude. It's nice.
Is it a slim fit?
It's a little slimmer, so I got a medium jersey, and I got a hold of my guy.
Immediate regrets.
Medium. Fuck.
I chatted with my guy.
Yeah.
And
You got a
said,
tailor for
"Hey,
your
got a
jersey?
guy?
You got a tailor
I got
for
a
your
guy.
jersey?
Yeah. Like a
This,
Taylor
this
guy?
same,
Somebody
gen-
that
or-
this
puts more into
same
it?
gentleman also called into Pulp MX when Jalek was on.
Ah.
Do you remember the gentleman that was like, "Hey, Jalek, how do you feel about tucking your shirt in?"
I don't remember that. No.
So anyway,
Tuck a shirt into his joggers.
tucking his jersey in or whatever.
He's like, I'm Nico.
And Jalek was all like, "Yeah, my gear guy gets on me for not tucking in my jersey and stuff." But it was the gear guy
That's
incognito.
awesome. That's awesome.
So anyway, I was just like, "Hey man, jersey's a little tight. Can you boy get a large?" And then I sent him the pregnant man emoji. But also, what I really like about
Did he
Renin,
send you a large? Did they send you a large?
they're gonna send me another one, I think. But
Oh.
the pants are nice. Pants are really good.
Makes his junk look huge, is what he's saying.
They barsh
not
him-
Cameron
they
McAdoo
barsh
over
me
here,
up.
though.
Barsh
It's
you
not
up.
Cameron
Let's get
McAdoo
that
over
mush
here,
roll
though.
Yeah, they
sticking
barsh
out.
you. Oh, maybe Barsha's gonna be in Renin this year.
Oh, that'd be cool.
But it's all sublimated, which is super cool.
Yep.
Yes, the shit is pricey. Shit's
I don't know.
really-
I mean, I've never even
it's
seen
pricey.
it.
I mean, you got to pay for good shit, though.
So a set will put you about $300.
I'm Alias MX for life.
So,
/ Alpine Stars.
but look,
Slash.
Pete Fox.
/
Brilliant
whoever
guy.
wants to give me gear.
Who I'm whore for.
So think of Renin as like a Supreme or
Yeah,
of
that's
motocross
fine.
gear. And guess what? It's made right here in the good old USA, tariff free.
Hell yeah.
I think
Tariff free.
we could go down that tangent. I think we need companies like that.
We do.
We need a supreme brand of gear.
Listen, it's made right in Indiana. Mm-hmm. American made. A genius running it. He's
Yeah.
just now starting to turn the dial.
Have you guys heard that FXR has that secondary brand? You probably
FTA.
that is supposed to be the more fitted pro grade of the FXR. Like supposedly
Hey, Houston, we have a problem.
What?
I don't know. Maybe we're.
Oh, did we
live
freeze?
I think we froze, dude.
I don't know. It's still going on here.
Is it? You watching yourself?
I don't.
Do a little jerk off motion.
It keeps. Woo, let's see. Oh no, it's. Oh no, we're really. We lost you.
We lost you.
That's weird.
Starlink's gone.
Boom.
I don't know. The Starlink left us. The Starlink has left chat. Well, we'll see if it fixes itself. Hopefully it does. Anyway,
Did you just get my chat? Did my chat come through?
yeah, the chat's still going through. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe your phone got.
I doubt that. It's highly doubtful.
Anyway, rent a gear stick. God bless USA.
God bless you. Sir.
Connect at this moment. Let's reconnect. Let's see. There we go.
I mean, dude, we need to go back in the day.
Hey,
where-
rent a gear, tariff free.
we need to go back in the day, man, where we had like 15, 20 options of gear. Everybody likes to make fun of that janky.
We
ass
do
gear.
now though, because any Joe Blow can go on Temu and get their logo.
No,
put on
I mean
something.
like actual gear companies back in the day. There was a long time where we had like 15, 20
working now.
options, and nowadays it's like just the big ones.
but I really think we need these.
we need
We'll
a
call
high
it
end.
boutique, high end, whatever you want to call it.
I
Things.
mean, you go to the track and it's like, damn, that guy's got renting on. He's a rich kid.
Now, see, the funny thing is like I
A-Stars
didn't
was
even
like that for a
know
while.
because it's so new. We'll call it, but obviously now I do. So now I'll start talking about that when I'm at the track. I see somebody with a rental. I'm like, damn, they spent a fucking shitload on gear.
Maybe I can get this gentleman on the show. I
would
think
be great.
I think he'd love to come on
That would be great.
and just talk gear.
Because we need it with bike stuff too. Like I really think we need it with bike stuff. I think
Yeah, I mean, everything looks the same nowadays.
whether it's parts or full blown, bikes themselves.
Like the Worx editions and stuff.
Well, the Works editions are cool, but I really think there's even a step above that. I think there is full blown, we'll call it the Lamborghinis, Ferraris of bikes. Whether that is, hey, there's a company that buys a Blue Crew.
It'd be like
and
a Yanko, it'd be
Kawasaki
like a
and stuff.
Yanko Camaro back in the day.
Yes, let's go with that.
So I know how to do it. You take Ziegler Motorsports over here.
Oh boy.
They make the Ziegler edition bike. Sell
Yeah.
it fully blown.
Or you just call yourself like factory bikes and you literally do it where you do all the Kashima coatings. When you buy it,
set it up.
the suspension's done by whatever
Yeah,
suspension
the
company there
Ziegler
for your
edition.
weight. Yeah.
the Fox Power Sports Edition. And if they want to one up it even more, the dealership puts their social media program on it and they do the bike build with the bike.
Yeah, but
But
it's brand new. There are some people out there that do different builds like that, but
I'm
I
not
haven't seen
survival.
anybody do it with new bikes. That's the thing. And I've thought about this too.
I'm going to do it with my next bike.
I've thought about literally doing it where it's like, okay, cool. You buy the Kawasaki, you put the gripper seat cover on, you get the graphics with all their logos and stuff already done. What kind of bars do you like? What kind of grips do you like?
Yeah, I'll
you
tell
get
you- yeah, I'm gonna do
wheel.
one.
You get the the best of the best wheel. And again, yeah, maybe when you get done, this bike is $40,000 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
But I think there's a market for it, and it may not be a market of like
I
I'm going to
wouldn't go
sell
40
100
grand,
of them a
but
year.
maybe 1 or 2, 3, 4s, but something I would do starting on the smaller end to maybe see how it goes. KLX 110 SR.
I've thought about doing pit
The
bike
KLX
builds for a
110.
long time.
Think of Kawasaki, for example. Honda could do it too.
Yeah.
Have an SR version. What's the first thing everybody does when they buy a pit bike? They go home and put bigger bars on
Bigger
it.
bars and exhaust and a gripper seat.
Dude, put one on the floor with all that and mark it up.
And if you're in the
$500
Midwest, a light bar,
Yeah.
which I think's gay, but that's my own
I would
opinion.
love the light bar. We could be riding your
Fuck the
track
light
right
bar.
now.
Fuck the
We
light
could be out
bar.
riding your track
Looks
right now.
stupid. No.
Grow up.
I am. Fun story today about growing up.